It is the actual final Teaching Around the World tag video. Okay, so I got my months confused and I thought that the June video was the last video, but it turns out it wasn't. So here goes with the last video. Question 1. Based on the answers from this series, what are the main differences about teaching in your country compared to other countries? And I think the biggest difference that I noticed was the small details, a lot of the organizational things, a lot of the ways that the school year is structured, the way that the district is structured, the way that observations are done, some of the ways that teachers celebrate the holidays. So a lot of the little things tend to make up most of those differences. Question 2. What are the similarities? So even though we have all of those differences, I would say that the biggest similarity that we have is the fact that we are all super dedicated and super hardworking for our students. It's not about us. It's more about what our students need and how we can help provide that for them. Question 3. What are you most proud of regarding your country's education system? I would say that I'm the most proud of the fact that the United States school system has started to grow a lot more inclusive and give access and support to a lot of students that didn't always have it. So you have this big influx of students with special needs who are getting more services that they need that they didn't always get. Or in my case, as a bilingual teacher, bilingual students, ESL students who are receiving support that was not always available. So a lot of districts are starting to find the funding for that to make that happen for them and putting those kids first. If you could change, question 4, if you could change anything about your country's education system, what would it be and why? I think that I would not want an observation protocol. Like I said, we do the Charlotte Danielson evaluation system where I am at, and I feel that although it shows a snippet of what the teacher is like, it doesn't really measure the true potential of the teacher. So it's kind of like these standardized tests that the kids take. Even though it shows a little bit of what they're capable of, it's not a true assessment of what that student is and what that student can bring and what they know. So the same thing with teaching. I would say evaluating a small piece of a lesson several times a year just doesn't seem like enough to show you who that teacher is and the rapport that they have with their students and how influential that teacher is to their students. Number 5, final thoughts. So I said it in my last video, but I'll say it again. Thank you to everyone who has taken the time to do this tag. It really took on a life of its own. It's more than I could have dreamed it to be, and I'm really excited and invigorated about these videos and the teachers that we have around the world. And the last question is, what is your highlight or most memorable moment from the Teaching Around the World series? I would say that my most memorable moment actually happened every month. It was just being able to see the passion that the teachers who participated had for their students, being able to experience some of the things that happened in other parts of the world and other parts of my country too. So it was just a pleasure to be able to see how much passion and dedication teachers are giving to their students every single day. And if I had to pick one moment, I would say the best moment was when we talked about the holidays, because really the holidays are my favorite time of the year. It's the time that the students and the teacher really get to bond and just enjoy the holiday season. So that is it. This is the official last video, I swear. And again, thank you to Life in Kafupo Land and A Happy Teacher, A True Story, and everybody else who has participated in this tag. You guys are wonderful, and just keep doing what you're doing. Your students need you, they appreciate you, and you are wonderful. Just keep remembering that, even though sometimes it may not always feel that way. Just keep remembering that you have a lot to offer and your students are lucky to have you. Have a great summer.